What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. X and Y? X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a follower slash subscriber. He follows me on Twitter, Alex. His Twitter link will be in the description below. And if you want a chance to battle me, make sure you follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is also in the description below. And make sure you follow me on there if you want to battle me. Also, I want to start doing something cool with Twitter. And while I'm recording, I want to tweet out to you guys and ask you guys questions and get some responses. So definitely, if you have a Twitter, follow me on there, because I'm going to start doing that probably on Friday, because it'll be cool to get some interaction while I'm recording, and you could possibly get in my video in that way in case I'm not the one you're battling. But before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button. If this video reaches 350 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, gonna go over my team really quick so you guys can place your bets. I'm bringing Trevenant, Infernape, Ampharos, Mandibuzz, Machamp, and Crawdon. So place your bets down below who you think is going to be the MVP of this match. Me, personally, I'm hoping that it's Ampharos, because I haven't used Mega Ampharos in so long, and I'm hoping that it can put in some work. I'm not really sure if it will, but I threw some Pokemon together, and I hope it works out. But really quick, I am going to hit Battle Start, and I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team once we get into the lobby. You see this phone case right here? I don't know if the glare is killing it, but it's a Game Boy Color phone case. Woo! Thank you, Sarah. Alright, so my opponent is bringing Banette, Rhyperior, Tyranitar, Klefki, Empoleon, and Azumarill. So that's a lot of threatening Pokemon right there. Let me take a picture of this really quick. Sorry, I know I'm on the FaceCam and I'm taking a picture. Oh no. But I like to take a picture of my opponent's team so I can have it with me. I'm just gonna rest it right here. And he's gonna lead off with Empoleon, I'm sure. I'm going to lead off with Trevenant, just in case he leads off with Klefki. Klefki or Empoleon are definitely his 2 possible leads. Actually, I'm going to lead... risky to lead out with Infernape, really. I'm going to lead off with Trevenant. Seems to be the safest lead, judging by those 2 possible leads. So let's do that. Let's lead off with Trevenant, and let's hope this is a good match. It looks like it. I'm loving to see... I haven't seen Empoleon yet in a match, so that's going to be fun. I'm not going to know what to do, but... Also, I have a huge favor to ask you guys. Please stick till the end of this video. I know you guys always do, but I have a favor that I want to ask you at the end of the video. If you consider yourself a shady person, you don't have to do what I'm going to ask, but there's basically a web series I want you guys to check out. I was in it for every episode except the first episode, and I really want you guys to check it out and go leave a comment on the first episode, at least the first episode, and leave a comment there saying keep it shady. Just so my friend knows that I sent you guys there. It would be really, really cool. It's actually really, really funny. There's language in it. In case you don't like cursing, you don't have to check it out. I'm definitely going to let you guys know that I don't curse in it. But I don't curse at all, really. But definitely check it out if you enjoy really random, hilarious stuff. So my opponent led with Klefki, counter moves, which is fine by me because I can just... he's probably going to go for a substitute. I'm going to go for a Horn Leech in case he decides to go for substitute. I don't know why I said Horn Leech, but I'm going to go for Horn Leech in case he decides to go for substitute. I don't want to go for Leech Seed or anything. All right, he goes for Reflect. Now I know that it's a screen setter upper, so that kind of stinks. I could have gotten a Leech Seed off, which would have been much nicer than this Horn Leech. It's going to do 3 HP, it looks like. So that kind of stinks. Oh, I also have to show you guys. You guys are just my favorite people. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp because he's going to want to go for Foul Play at some point probably. But look at this shirt. Oh, I got another Delibird shirt. Look at this shirt. I don't know if I'm in the right part of the screen, but you see that? It's Delibird silhouette. It's freaking epic. Wow, he sets up the rain. But I love this shirt. It was a gift. It was a Christmas gift from a friend of mine, Sam. Shout out to Sam. Thank you so much. But of course, he avoids the attack, avoids the Leech Seed, of course, avoids the Will-O-Wisp, of course. But I'm going to go for it anyway because he's probably going to come in now with Empoleon. And I think Empoleon, Cerebi, XY. Let me see. Empoleon likes to do agility type things, I think. So, Defiant attack is raised by 2 stages when the Pokemon stats lowered. It's not available though, so it's got to be Torrent. So he goes into Tyranitar, which will be nice to burn. So he set up the rain, and then I guess once he saw I had Will-O-Wisp, he decided to go into Tyranitar. So I'm fine with that because now his Crunch is not going to do as much at all. I actually might be able to live a Crunch. I guess that's a super risky thing to do. I should just be happy that I burned this thing and call it a day. So let's predict the Crunch and let's go out into Mandibuzz because Mandibuzz does not get hurt by the Sandstorm and it carries the Rocky Helmet. So it's going to be able to do some serious things. Also, I'm still carrying U-Turn on my Mandibuzz since my battle with Steve. And I think that's pretty useful. I really do like it on Mandibuzz. Plus, it's good to go into Mandibuzz in case he decides to set up rocks. I could just defog and be fine. He goes for the flamethrower, so wasn't going for the crunch. That kind of stinks, but Mandibuzz can take that just fine. Tyranitar's burned. I guess it's a special attacking Tyranitar all around. Now this stinks because he could go for some kind of move that will hurt me a lot, like a rock type move. So I think I'm just going to go for the Roost to see what he does. I should outspeed. Maybe. My Mandibuzz has speed investment, so I'm hoping that I outspeed. Alright, he's going to withdraw, so maybe his Tyranitar is choiced in some form. So he goes back out into counter moves. I'm just going for a Roost, which means that I'm going to go into... I'm probably going to go into Trevenant now. Now that I did that, is it even worth U-turning? I guess it is. Then again, he might T-Wave, and I really don't want to get Mandibuzz T-Wave, so let's just hard switch out into Trevenant. I don't even want to U-turn on the off chance a T-Wave is coming. I know that he carries the Reflect, Rain Dance, and that's all I know right now. So he could carry T-Wave Foul Play, he could carry Substitute Foul Play. I'm thinking Light Screen Foul Play, actually, so I guess I don't have to fear the T-Wave too much, but I really don't want my Mandibuzz getting paralyzed right now. It's really unnecessary, especially when Trevenant could just take it all day, every day. Hopefully he doesn't predict the Trevenant and go for the Foul Play right off the bat, because that will do a crap ton of damage. But it is what it is. Like I was saying before, since waiting for him to choose his move, definitely check out that web series if you can. The link will be in the description below, the very first link, right after the like goal comment. It'll be right in there, and if you guys can check it out. I'm not in the first episode, but I come in on the second episode. There's a trailer. I'm actually going to leave a link to the trailer and then the channel itself. Actually, I'll leave a link to the trailer and then episode 1 in playlist form. So I switch out into my Trevenant. He does go for the T-Wave, so I'm really glad I switched out into Trevenant to take that T-Wave nicely, because it's not going to matter. And right now, I'm going to eat my Lumberry, and then I'm probably going to go for a Leech Seed, because I don't want my opponent switching into his Tyranitar to take the Will-O-Wisp again. So let's go for the Leech Seed, just in case he decides to switch out. That way I can get some good residual damage. That'll be a Leech Seed and a burn on that Tyranitar, if he decides to switch out into it. And if not, you know what? Klefki gets Leech Seeded, and I like that a lot. I really do. So now we saw Thunder Wave, Reflect, and Rain. So those are the 3 things that Klefki is carrying. One more move that I do not know what it is. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm not going to keep going back to the web series. I'll talk about it at the end anyway. But as you guys can see, I've recovered a little bit since my battle with Steve. I'm a little bit happier now. You know what? I've just accepted that sometimes you make mistakes, and that's all it is. So he's going to set up the Rain again. So obviously he has no intentions of going into Tyranitar now. I'm going to set up the Leech Seed, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, predicting him to go into Empoleon, because I really think that Empoleon is going to do something nasty to me. I really do. Let me look at my opponent's team again and remind myself what my opponent is carrying exactly. Because I know Klefki, Tyranitar, Empoleon, Rhyperior, Banette, and Azumarill. So even Azumarill will be a problem. But I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp in case he decides to go into Azumarill. He's going to withdraw, and he's going to go into Banette. So burning Banette and the Rain, I wonder if that has anything to do with each other or not. I'm really intrigued by this Rain, but I'm going to burn this Banette, which is awesome. And I really don't think that Mega Banette can do much to me, especially now that it's burned. So I think I'm just going to go... Let me look up what Banette's base defenses are. I do, and I always say it, I look up... Oh, my stylus! I look up stats all the time on Cerebi while I'm battling. I think that's the smartest thing to do. If you don't know something, just accept it and react to it. So I'm going to go for a Hornleech because he only has base 75 defense if he Mega Evolves. And I'm looking for my stylus right now. I found it. Woohoo! But I think that Hornleech is the best option. Trevenant is looking like the MVP of this match, just shutting things down left and right. Just one more look at that Delibird shirt. Look at it. Look at how Delibirdish that is. Just the silhouette. So nice. I also am trying to think of what to do for 10K because I might hit, I don't want to sound crazy, but I might hit 10K. We might hit 10K on the channel next week. So I got to think of something for you guys to do. So if you got, for me to do for you guys. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to throw them out. I'm going to make another video, I'm sure, asking you guys corporately what you want me to do. Because you guys' support is absolutely ridiculous. You're the only reason why I'm still doing this. He goes for a Sucker Punch. So that's going to do only 50 HP. But I'm going to go for a Hornleech here. I'm sorry, I did a little more. It did 62. But a Hornleech will get me most of that HP back. Luckily, he's burned. And at this point, I can go for a Leech Seed, hoping that he goes for another Sucker Punch. Or that he's going to switch out. He might just switch out at this point. But let's go for that Leech Seed anyway, even if he does decide to switch out and not go for a Sucker Punch. He's going to withdraw. So Leech Seed is a very good thing to go for, because he could be going into Klefki now. going into Tyranitar. So getting the Leech Seed up is going to be amazing. He's going to set the sand up once again, cancel out his own rain. I'm pretty sure he just wants to get the rain up for Empoleon or Azumarill because Aqua Jet, huge power, Aqua Jet from Azumarill, Choice Banded is probably disgusting. But it is what it is. I don't have my Tyranitar. I don't think I brought my Tyranitar this time. I didn't. So I can do weird things with my eyebrows. All right, I'm not going to do that. I got the Leech Seed up. He's going to get hurt by the burn. And I'm going to predict that Flamethrower again. So I'm going to go out into Mandibuzz because Mandibuzz can take whatever he wants to do. Unless he goes for a Rock type move, then I'm screwed. I actually think I'm just going to stay in. And I'm just going to go for a rest to see what he does. Because I did harvest my berry, so let's go for a rest. Oh, no, I'm outspeeding. I totally forgot I'm going to outspeed. Oh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. All right, well, at least I'm at full HP to take whatever move he wants to do to me. And I'm still under the assumption that this thing is choiced in some form. He goes for the T-Bolt. So I'm really glad that I stayed in. Didn't have to go for the rest. Could have went for a Horn Leech and probably killed that Tyranitar at the range that it's at. But I can do that now. Now I can go for the Horn Leech safely, not have to worry about it. Hopefully I'll harvest up my Lum this turn. But I'm going to gain some Leech Seed recovery back up to 169. And he's going to be down in the yellow now where a Horn Leech will definitely be enough to take him out. And if not, a Horn Leech will do whatever to anything that comes in. Unless he brings in Klefki, that would kind of suck. But Trevenant's going to be able to shut down Empoleon and Azumarill, so I'm fine with that. And Rhyperior. His whole team is basically weak to Trevenant, which kind of stinks when that happens, when you don't realize that you have like a fatal weakness. And it happens to me a lot. Look at the last episode of Road to Ranked. I brought like 15 fire types, even though like I meant to. It just was stupid. So he goes out into power moves his Empoleon, and his Empoleon is floating in the air with a balloon. But I'm going to get the Horn Leech off, which should do a decent amount of damage. It does around 30%. I don't know what this Empoleon wants to do. I don't really know if he's going to have anything for me. I guess, does it learn Ice Beam? It does learn Ice Beam. I harvested my Lumberry. I think I can take an Ice Beam from this thing, even, because it's not Stab. So I kind of want to go for another Horn Leech. Or a Leech Seed. I'm going to go for a Leech Seed, actually, because then I can switch out after taking the Ice Beam. He's going to go for the Ice Beam. I should be able to take it. Oh, Empoleon looks so sick when he does Ice Beam. I'm going to take that just fine. I'm going to be able to set up a Leech Seed. I'm going to hit it, which is awesome. And now I'm going to be able to freely go for a... should I go for Rest or should I go for Horn Leech? Let's go for Rest. It seems like the safer play because he is going to get another Ice Beam off. Hopefully he doesn't freeze me and use up my Lum. But, so let's go for Rest right here. Trevenant just don't even have to switch out because Trevenant is just a beautiful, beautiful beast. Holy crap, Trevenant. I almost want to make the title about you. Oh, you know what? No matter what happens in this, I wanted to say this. I'm going to call this the Bounce Back because I'm a lot happier than I was yesterday. So we're going to call this the Bounce Back episode, regardless of if I win or lose. I know it's going to like seem that I'm going to win because I'm calling it the Bounce Back, but we don't really know at this point. So I'm just calling it a Bounce Back because I'm just in a much better mood than yesterday. So I got my rest off. I ate my Lum. I am able to get more Leech Seed recovery, which I don't need. But here I can just go for a Horn Leech, which will take this thing out after another Leech Seed. The Horn Leech probably won't take it out, but the Leech Seed will. So we're going to take another Ice Beam to the face, and I'm going to get a Horn Leech off. And that's going to be the end of Empoleon after that Leech. Oh, maybe not. I'm sorry. He has a little bit more HP, actually. Yep, he's going to be left with a little bit more HP. Oh, do you guys like Reese's? I don't know if I can show this. This might be copyright infringement, so I'm not going to show my Reese's. Not going to show my Reese's. I don't know what YouTube does anymore. They're trying to shut me down, I'm assuming. All right, so he's going to go for the Ice Beam again, I think. What if he goes for, like, Rest or something ridiculous? Let's just stay in here and go for another Horn Leech. Let's just take this thing out. He's going to withdraw his Empoleon. So I could have had a free switch in. Goes into counter moves, which is going to be the Klefki. Here, I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed because I really want to get... Actually, I kind of want to burn this thing. I don't think he carries the foul play on it, but he's probably going to set up a screen or something here. So let's just go for the Leech Seed. And, actually, you know what? Because he's going to set up a screen, but then he's going to T-Wave whatever comes in. Actually, unless we go into Friendship, he won't be able to do anything to Friendship. So you know what? Let's go into our Ampharos right now. Let's go into Friendship, our Ampharos. I didn't say that Friendship was Ampharos, and you might not know that. So Ampharos' name is Friendship. It was a gift from a subscriber. Thank you so much. And I'm using it again because I said I would. I was actually going to wait till tomorrow to use it, but as soon as he said it, I was like, yo, bring in Ampharos to today's Wi-Fi battle. So here we can Mega Evolve, and we can just go for a Cotton Guard because what really wants to stop an Ampharos. Seriously, I mean, that Empoleon can come in, but okay, I'm going to take one Ice Beam, non-stab, whoop-de-doo, super effective. I break the mold, ladies and gentlemen. The mold has been broken. He goes for the light screen to get both his screens up, which I'm fine with. I'm going to get a Cotton Guard up, so I am sitting really pretty right now. The only thing that he really has that can hurt me, looking at his team really quick on my phone, the only thing that can hurt me is probably Tyranitar and Empoleon. So I think I'm just going to go for the Stab Dragon Pulse. And I think Tyranitar's pretty low at this point. So I'm going to go for the Stab Dragon Pulse. Hopefully he switches out, because otherwise Klefki's going to be immune to Dragon Pulse, so that would kind of stink. But I'm making the prediction that he's going to switch out into something, because Klefki can't do anything else. Can't T-Wave me. It already set up all of its screens. He is going to withdraw, thankfully. Would have been a waste of a turn if he did anything else. But I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse on this Banette. It should be able to take it out, because Mega Ampharos has really good special attack. Wow, it doesn't take it out. But the burn will, thankfully. Oh my gosh, what is Mega Banette's special defense? Only 83. What are you doing, Mega Ampharos? How low is your special attack? 165 and it only did that much? Wow, that is shocking. All right, so this thing is going to shut me down probably, but I do have a Cotton Guard up. So this is pretty much what I have. This is the main threat that I need Ampharos for anyway. So I'm going to go for a T-Bolt. I do have a Cotton Guard up. I should be able to live a play rough. I really should be. I don't care if it's choice banded. Look at that! It doesn't even do 100! Mega Ampharos so good. He's so bulky. So that T-Bolt's not going to be enough to take out that Azumarill. Oh wow, the Azumarill's not choice. It's got leftovers. But I'm going to go for another T-Bolt because I can live another play rough. Plus he might miss, so who knows. But we're going to go for another T-Bolt. If he wants to switch out into Rhyperior, he can. Whatever, not a big deal. He's just going for the play rough. I'm going to be able to take it. And my attack's going to fall, but that's not going to matter because I'm a special attacker. That's like one of the first times I've seen attack drop from play rough. I know it can work. I know it happens, but I just haven't seen it. So Mega Ampharos is going to be able to take out the biggest threat on his team to me. Banette's gone. Azumarill is gone now. And now all he's got left is a crippled... Empoleon's not even really there. He's got a crippled T-Tar and he's got Rhyperior. So looks like we're going to be pretty solid, but I don't want to make any dumb plays, so we're just going to keep focusing on the battle. And see what happens. Really quick, talking about that web series again. It was my friend's birthday recently, the creator of the series, the one who kind of invented the whole idea, and it's a crazy idea. Definitely check out the trailer at the very least. If it seems like something you think you're going to laugh at, there's only like 6 to 7 episodes. It's pretty good time. It's pretty funny. I had a lot of time doing it with him. So it'd be really cool if you guys can check it out. Leave a like on maybe the first video. And like I said, definitely leave a comment, keeping it shady or keep it shady. Shady sent me here, whatever you want to do. Rhyperior comes in, and at this point, I really don't need my Ampharos for anything. So I think I'm just going to sack it off. I just want to see if it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's pretty much worth it. I could just go for a Dragon Pulse, get some damage off, and let this thing kill me. He's going to go for a Power Up Punch, so that kind of stinks, but I'm not too afraid. Wow, that crit probably mattered. I'm actually positive that crit mattered, because I was at Cotton Guard, +3. So that kind of, I mean, he does have base 140 attack, but whatever. Oh, and it's also Life Orb. I guess maybe it didn't matter, but it's a +3. And a Mega Ampharos. My base defense is like 105. Still. Now I should be able to just go into Trevenant and be pretty much fine. I kind of want to go into Claudia, though. Or possibly even Infernape. Because it is weak to fighting. I'll definitely outspeed. And even though this thing is bulky, Life Orb close combat does not want to be taken by anything on his team right now. Now that Banette is gone. So let's go for the close combat. Even if he decides to switch out, whatever. But he's not going to switch out. This is going to be ×2 effective. It might not kill, but it's Life Orb. Okay, wow. Holy crap, the bulk. Jeez, I just wasted that Infernape. Holy crap, man. And he's going for the Rock Polish. Woo! Gonna go for the Rock Polish. Gonna bring him up to 80 speed, which I think I can still land another close combat. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for another close combat. Okay, no, he outspeeds. Whoa! Wow. For some reason, I just thought Infernape would outspeed. Not that... Oh, does Rock Polish increase by 3 stages? I thought only 2. Whatever. Oh, I guess not, because if it's beneficial, he could be... If he's invested in speed fully, he could be at 101, and then he just went to 202. Yeah. So that could be a problem. But I can just go into Trevenant right now like I should have initially. And I can just wall this thing for days. Doesn't really matter. I could just burn it. Really, I could just burn it and it'll be over. But he might switch out. I'm just going to go for the burn anyway. He's got too much invested to just switch out. He's going to go for an Earthquake again. He's at +1 and +2 speed. So he's definitely going to stay in. I'm going to be able to take that Earthquake quite nicely. He's going to suffer the Life Orb Recoil. And hopefully I land this burn. I do land this burn. And now I can live another Earthquake and rest off. Which is fine, because I still want this Trevenant. I don't want this Trevenant dying. It put in so much work. I'm pretty sure Trevenant's earned the MVP. Oh, the Reflect. That's why Close Combat did basically nothing. That is why. Totally forgot about it. I'll be fine living this Earthquake. Gonna get a rest off. It's only gonna do 43 damage. And he's gonna die from Life Orb and Burn. Not this turn, probably next turn. I don't think Burn will take him out. Looking at how far his HP is, I'm thinking that maybe he'll be able to live the burn. But yeah, he's gonna live. By the way, I have shower hair right now. I just got out of the shower before recording this. I forgot to say that, but I'm gonna harvest my berry and I'm gonna eat it on the same turn. How broken is that? Now predicting the Earthquake, I'm just gonna switch out into Mandibuzz so Burn can take him out. And hopefully he doesn't predict that, but I really don't think so. He seems like he's in a state of just Earthquake, 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 because it's stab and whatnot. Goes for the Earthquake. I'm going to be immune, and the Burn is going to take out his Rhyperior. Definitely the play I wanted to make right there, because even if he wants to come in with Empoleon and go for an Ice Beam, I can live it and just kill him with a foul play. If he wants to come in with Tyranitar, that seems like most... Oh, no, T-Tar's gone, isn't he? I think he just has... I can't remember if Empoleon died or if T-Tar died. One of them died. Because I think he's just down to Klefki, who is this Pokemon right here. And, oh, no, he's got both of them. So I'm just going to go for a... U-turn. At this point, I'm okay if my Mandibuzz gets paralyzed. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn. He's going to go for the Reflect, predicting me to switch out, which is perfect for me. I'm going to be able to U-turn out right here. And I think I'm going to bring in the closer. Claudia the closer, I think, is coming in right now. Because, yeah, I'm going to bring in Claudia. Because even if he wants to T-Wave me right now, it is what it is. I'm just going to set up a Swords Dance and be able to Aqua Jet and knock off everything else. So go for the T-Wave. That's fine. I'm not too frustrated. I knew that was going to happen. I want that to happen. I just don't want to get fully paralyzed, but I get fully paralyzed. So now I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Swords Dance off. But I'm going to go for the Swords Dance once again. He's probably going to just switch out right now. I don't think he's going to bother setting up a light screen. He's not. He is going to switch out. And it looks like he's going into his power moves, I guess because of the Aqua Jet. But hopefully, does Empoleon get the Aqua Jet? I believe he does. Yeah, it gets Aqua Jet. So it probably has Aqua Jet. I'm just going to go for an Aqua Jet anyway, hoping that... okay, he didn't go for Aqua Jet. I'm going to be able to kill this thing. So that's awesome. Claudia getting one kill. I still think Claudia is going to finish everything else off now because he only has Tyranitar. And I could just Aqua Jet that thing to death too. Unfortunately, Focus Sash is going to get broken by the Sandstorm, which kind of stinks, but it really doesn't matter because his last Pokemon is Klefki, and that's just going to be a matter of time till that thing goes down. So let's go for the Aqua Jet yet again. Not going to bother with Superpower. Going to be able to not be fully paralyzed, just break through the power. You can break Claudia's Vertebrae, still going to go for moves. It's a Swords Dance Aqua Jet adaptability. It's pretty powerful stuff. I kind of wish the rain was up right now, but it's not. So there goes the Focus Sash. But like I said, it doesn't matter because Klefki is his last Pokemon. And this is just going to be a matter of time. I'm just going to go for the... I kind of want to go for the knockoff. Just in case he's holding... I can't remember if he's holding an item. He's got to be holding an item. Maybe like Light Clay. So let's just... He's going to go for the Rain Dance. I still don't understand. Why set up the Rain now to make my Aqua Jet even more powerful? What's the point? Especially when Sandstorm would not do damage to you, not to me, whatever. Maybe he'll watch this and learn a little bit. I don't think there's any reason. I guess maybe at this point he's decided that it's over and he's trying to just help me out. But I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet because it's going to probably take this thing out. Unless he goes for the light. He's going to go for the Light Screen instead of the Reflect. Maybe the Reflect is already up. Oh yeah, the Reflect is still up. That's for sure. I was able to knock off that Light Clay. Just wanted to see how much damage it would do. Plus it was Stab. And that's a crit! Probably mattered because Reflect was up, but Rain is also up, and I'm at Swords Dance adaptability, so that's going to be the game. Good game. His Twitter link will be in the description below, and like I said, guys, if you can please check out that web series, it's really funny. Remember, there is language in it, so if you don't enjoy that kind of stuff, don't watch it. Definitely don't watch it. But it's pretty funny stuff. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.